Fantastic. Okay. Number one, fantastic. I'm glad I didn't put any dates on that video. Number two, how fantastic is this picture? You guys look so cute. I love it.
I'm so glad we're doing this on December 88th.
Yes, December, right? The 0 does look like an 8. That was one of the first things the great Commodore said when we started using this font. He goes, the 0 looks, they look like 8s. And I go, you know what? All right, let's go with it. You know, it is what it is. You know, so we are here on December 88th. To talk to Bill, Keevan, and Tracy Perry, because this Thursday is a holiday, a national holiday. It was just written in, I think, last week. This Thursday is a national holiday. It is Bill Keevan's birthday, which
we've been rallying
really
for years.
Excited about.
We had some lobbyists involved.
It's Bill Keevan's birthday week, folks. It says it right there. Say it, see it. Now you see it, now you don't.
Birthday week, that means I'm already supposed to have started doing stuff.
Yeah, it's Bill Keevan's birthday. Listen, whatever you gave him for his birthday this morning, Tracy, I don't want to know about it. I'm just going to assume it was done out of love. All Bill Keevan wants for Christmas is someone to remember my December birthday. December 11th.
This has been my long-standing complaint, but I must say that Tracy has been very good about making sure that I feel special on my special day and not 1 second longer.
Well,
because it is 100% Christmas.
She doesn't want it to go to your
December
head.
12th.
Yeah, she doesn't want to go to your head, Bill. Calm down.
He's got all those other, adoring fans that are praising him all year long about how great he is. He's great. He's great.
Yeah, I hear you. I get it. Tracy's trying to keep. Listen, Casey Kasem, what does he say? Keep your feet on the ground, but keep reaching for the stars.
Yes, but he's also
Bill
dead.
Keevan, you're reaching for the stars, and Tracy's your balance. She's your Casey Kasem. She's keeping your feet on the ground, Bill.
They bring him up, and I bring him right down.
Not a minute more on. I mean, you get a full week, which is good. You know.
Oh no, I don't.
Yeah,
I get a full day. But this year I get 2 days. I get 2 days, Billy. This year.
That is true. That is very true. That is very, very true. Eric Young's in the house. Kyle Nunez in the house. Hi, everybody. Listen, we got some things going on because the liar, the pants on fire. We are halfway through our 12-show run. As you can see, it's stressing Tracy out so much that she's drinking live on screen, which is normal because we're adults, and that's what we do.
It's normal.
Yes. This is
what I need to do.
Somebody referred to this. Yeah, they said, Billy, are you drinking White Russian, bro? I was like, bro. They were like, chug it. You guys clearly have never had a White Russian. Don't chug the White Russian. I don't recommend that at all. 0%.
Is that what that is, or is it milk? Because it does a body good.
Well, listen, I'm going to say this. It is whatever you believe it is. How
okay,
about that?
That's good. I like that. And mine is
grape
grape
you
juice.
Believe it is. That's true. Con Linear says, simmer down. Not everything is about you, Bill. You get 24 hours, not a second more. Chef Eric Young's, my man BFF. That's Billy F. and Floyd. What's up? I thought it was BFF because I'm a high schooler. Best friends forever.
That's right.
No. Not Eric Young's. No way, man. No way. The Voodoo Chef? No. Billy and Floyd. That's what that one stands for. So I'm gonna. I got this new sensor thing in, which is kind of cool because it recognizes any time I make a mistake, and it'll blank out any swear words that I say. So if I go bolt, it won't let me play it. It's crazy. It's awesome. It's a cool plugin. You guys got to check it out. I heard the Ren Fair was Rockstar. Eric Young's did have one of his previous students come to see our show this past weekend.
Outstanding.
She came up. She stopped by. She said, man, you guys are so funny. You guys are absolutely great, man. I love you. You guys are great. Oh, I love the show. I don't love you. Mostly she loves Tracy, Bill, but it is what it is.
Hey,
and
things happen.
I said, thank you so much. And, I was still in character, and she says, I know Chef Young's. And I'm like, Chef Young's. And it sounds so professional.
Yes.
I was like, she knows the Chef Young. I go, wait. Voodoo, what up, dude? Yeah, Eric Young's got you. Yeah, love Chef, man. He's awesome. She's like, everybody loves Chef. I'm like, yeah, right. He's hard not to love, man. Hard not to love. My baking instructor, she's wow.
I'm glad you said Voodoo Chef because I didn't.
Yeah, Eric Young's is the Voodoo Chef. That is.
I didn't know his name. I only know him as Voodoo Chef. Now I know who he is.
It was years before I met Eric Young's, but he is the man responsible. Actually, partnered with us on our seasonings and our barbecue sauce. Responsible for working with KitchenKillaz to get us into Tracy, Ocho Tracy, a brand new restaurant in Tampa. Absolutely beautiful. Atop the Gasparilla floats, floating down Tampa. What is the bay? What is the Bay Road? There's a bay. There's the bay.
Tampa Bay Road.
Bayshore Boulevard? I think it's Bayshore.
Bayshore Boulevard.
I think it's Bayshore Boulevard. It sounds fancy. So yeah, he did have his baking instructor came to see our show, which is wonderful. I'm glad it wasn't about baking. I'm glad it was about playing the liar because we're very good at that. Yeah. We all did a great job. It was
so much fun.
We're halfway through, and but now I will say this. If you guys go, if the people come to see anything really and eat legs, there is no Dole Whip, I'm sorry, but come see our show. And as you're walking in, there is a beautiful banner that has an advertisement for beautiful people. And I'm like, let me get a picture of that, which I did. And here it is, right here. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Count and the Countess of the Space Coast Renaissance Fair. You can find them January 10th, 11th, 17th, and 18th, along with a very troublesome third.
He's troublesome in many, many ways.
A very, very troublesome third, but you can come and see us at the Space Coast Renaissance Fair at Space Coast Daily Park in Vieira. Love
it was
Vieira.
very funny because I did not know that big poster was going to be up there. And as I'm walking in and I see it, I said, oh my God, it just made me laugh. And I'm looking at it and there's this young man next to me, he's probably in his 20s, taking a photo of it. And I looked at him and I was in costume and I had the whole, voice thing. Oh my God, that woman looks so familiar. And he goes, oh, does she? Wait, lady, that looks like you. I said, oh my God. No, it's my evil twin. Yeah. It's my sister. He said, oh, wow, that's so cool.
I have you in right now. So you are mimicking photo right there. Like, there's Tracy, Bill to Bill. I'm so happy that they recognize you. You're blowing their mind. You're like the fourth wall, just existing. You're like,
ridiculous.
Wait a minute. I've seen you. Now, Tracy, you said you don't like this picture, but I think this picture is beautiful. I think it's a beautiful picture.
Well, far away, it's not bad. It's like, I look better in the dark. It's better far away.
You are so funny.
It's better far away.
So right now we have Orlando Renaissance Festival. Our good friend Kira, busting her butt to put it on, puts on a great festival this year. Absolutely fantastic. Mm-hmm. Every year that we've gone, it's got bigger. Every single year.
Yep.
Really proud of her and her whole team. AJ and we many times. Whip. I'm Justin. I'm coming after you. I don't know who's responsible. Justin, I was told we're going to figure it out. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. However, I've made friends with the ice cream sundae truck, and also the juice guy.
The truck completely staffed by young girls. You've managed to make friends with the ice cream truck. I see how that works.
Yes. I don't have a sponsorship like I did with Justin. I'm working on that. But the juice guy at the end, I got a breakfast juice the other day. Boom, Florida Juice Company.
He's going to be our favorite thing on our podcast tomorrow. He recognized me from last year. I mean, come on, how could you not? No, I'm kidding. But I said, hey, I don't know. I never expect people to know who I am, but he's like, I remember you because I got 3 a day for 2 weekends. So yeah, he was very sweet, very nice guy.
Kyle wants you to take your comment back about yourself, Tracy. Tracy, you take that back. You look amazing always.
Take it back. Always. Can't take it back. It's already out there.
Always.
Thank you, Kyle.
We've had 6 shows. We have 6 more coming. How you guys feeling about them? Bill Keevan, how you feeling about it, man? How are you feeling
strong.
about your first feeling 6?
Good. Feeling strong. I think we've done well. I think I dearly loved our 6th performance. It is not every day you get to do a very private show.
Very unique. That was very unique. It was fun to do. It was fun to do. And you played a wonderful damsel in distress, a wonderful estranged wife, and also the narrator, and also nature, I think.
It was pouring buckets down. And I had friends that came for the show. We were going to cancel. And Bill says to Billy and me, mostly to Billy. Because
I think me and Tracy were like... It's okay. We could cancel. We'll sit here and enjoy.
Ready to cash
I'm not
it
going
in,
out there in the mud.
I've made my $10 in tips for the last 8 hours. But he said, why don't you see if your friends are still here? Text them and, we'll do a private show for them behind the stage because there's a little tent.
We had a little 10-foot by 10-foot, tent, little Ozark Trail tent. Nothing crazy, but that was our backstage. We were very grateful to have the backstage.
And they loved
space.
We had space. Yeah. We just moved very little, But this is somebody I work with, and she said that they felt so special, and it was so nice, and it was like a really cool thing for them to do.
Well, and it was a bachelorette party.
Mm-hmm. A bachelorette party.
A bachelorette party.
They had rat hats. That was pretty clever.
They made Renaissance rat hats out of cardboard and a lot of tape.
And they gave everyone the plague.
Everyone got the plague.
We all died at the end. Why am I talking French now? I was picking up your accent. I'm
was awesome,
suddenly
man.
French.
It was really good. It was really good to see old faces and new faces, make new friends. The box guy came over. He hung out with us in our tent for a little bit. He's very sweet. Told me his and his wife's story about what she wants to do and how long he's had this like magical puzzle box for. He's like, oh, I've had that forever, man. He was like, I just wanted to see if I can come and draw people. He said the way that he saw this is brilliant, actually, and also the traveling snailsman. Dude, that dude's amazing. Like, I love the traveling snailsman. His whole story was awesome. The box guy, he said, I noticed when I went to Renaissance festivals, if you had something small that was set out among the crowd on a small table, it drew a crowd. And even though only 1 or 2 people could work on the box at the time, it still drew a crowd of curiosity. Eventually, the curiosity would go away in a very short period of time, and they would immediately go to the surrounding vendors, which pushed them to his wife's tent.
Oh,
I go,
he's doing it for his wife.
That's beautiful, man. That's brilliant. That's super awesome.
He's doing it for his wife, and she has set him outside so she doesn't have to put up with him. This is a plan you would have come up with, dear.
Also, during the rain, I just want to make this understood. During the rain, he could have gone inside the tent with his wife, but he came to spend time with a Frenchman. Ah, yes.
He was sitting on the ground talking to you? That was... Okay, because I popped over to get something, and I saw you guys talking.
Is his name Matt? Is
his
name Matt? Yeah, Matt.
Yeah.
Matt the box
who was also the traveling snailsman.
What? He's the same guy?
That's also Matt. No,
that's different guy. Different guy.
Different Matt.
There's more than one person in the world named Matt, I think.
That seems impossible to imagine.
But it was a good.
Every person has just one name. There's no Bills and Billies. That doesn't happen.
No. Next weekend we have 6 more shows, and sandwiched right in between, right in the middle of the bosoms of shows, is Bill Keevan's birthday, which I'm really excited for. Bill loves to be between the bosoms of shows. So between 3...
Most of that sentence is true.
Listen, I say this without Bill or Tracy's knowledge, if you've ever been to a Renaissance festival, you know exactly what I'm referring to.
Oh, surely. Some cups runneth over yesterday. Not in the good way. I mean, I can appreciate the good way, but this was not.
Oh,
but,
man.
You know, to each his own. I'm not here to judge.
It's fantastic. I think Bill and I share it's one of our favorite characteristic traits about Renaissance festivals. You know, that people are free to express themselves in the most artistic ways possible.
Well, the women are showing their. Why don't the men? You know, why don't we do something?
That's not how they did in the Renaissance.
I don't
Tracy.
think people want to see that. I
the
think
way
that's
they did it in the Renaissance. You know, like
it's not. There's not a high demand for people to
cod
see that
pieces.
stuff.
Yes,
we need some cod pieces. Billy, you may need a cod piece for
I ordered
Space
one.
Coast. Thank you. By the way, Billy has been working nonstop on the backstory for his character, and I'm a little bit disturbed.
Of course I've been working on it. It's my job to work about it. Of course it is. Yes, very, very good. I'm excited. I'm excited. Kyle says, I'm picking up what's bouncing around. Good.
Oh, they're bouncing around, all right.
That's good. So sandwiched in between this Ren Fair and the next Ren Fair are celebration days. And one of those days happens to be Thursday. And then surrounding that Thursday, on one side is 3 days, which is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. On the previous side is Wednesday, Tuesday, and Monday, which is today. So today is the beginning of Bill Keevan's birthday week, folks. And we're really, really happy because Tracy has a birthday gift that she's about to bring out to him right now.
It's going to be later, but I have to drink a lot more, you guys. Sometimes the glass just is not big enough.
Oh man,
well
I do want to show this.
For those of you that haven't seen The Lady and the Professor, this is what it's like the whole time.
I wanted to show this empty Christmas plate.
That's a beautiful plate.
This is 100% my fault. Michelle worked terribly hard on these stuffed peppers, and the creation of these stuffed peppers just happened. And we had zoomed and we had angled and we had put the plate where it needed to be, and she was decorating all of these stuffed peppers and she was topping them with cheese and cooking them, and I was not paying attention, and now there they are.
Look at that. I was paying attention. I was watching her filling them.
I was paying no attention. I thought we missed out on this opportunity, and there they are. Oh, listen, everything that you see here is bought with BOGO at Publix, all of them. Stuffed peppers with sausage and ground beef. Not Tracy's favorite, but it is Bill's favorite.
Ooh, and they're
Bill loves
so
the
good.
pork. With a delicious rice. So when we cook down the ground beef and the sausage, this is actually a combination of a couple of different things. I made mini bell peppers a couple of weeks ago for our Christmas party at work. So our Christmas luncheon.
He took regular sized bell peppers and he carved them down
Baby
into mini bell peppers.
Yes. Like baby carrots. That's exactly how baby carrots are made, folks. If you guys don't know this, ask Bill Keevan. He used to be a carrot farmer. That's where they got the idea for Zootopia. That's the whole thing. He is the bunny. That's where it came
I'm the dad bunny. I don't have a big role.
The dad bunny. I love that bunny. So it was like when I went from big peppers, I went from 6 big peppers the recipe was going to cover, and I made 12 big peppers, which meant I needed to double the recipe. But then I made my numbers based on that recipe, but then I found the baby bells, and I made a bunch of baby bells which weren't as big as the big bells that I was supposed to make, that I got all the ingredients for. So I was left over with all this stuffing, all the stuff to go in the peppers. And I was like, okay, cool, let me make all that. What am I going to do with all this? So we made all that. We added in some sausage. We added in some delicious stuff. We layered it with amazing, like a dark cheddar. I don't know what that is, actually. It's BOGO. All of it was BOGO. Stuffed them in some big bell peppers. And then this is what you got right here. Big old bell peppers ready to rock and roll. Cooked peppers, delicious, smooth, tender, amazing. They're fantastic. I made baby bells and I ate far too many of them. But we were like, yo, we're going to whip up these tonight because, we had the food in the refrigerator. You don't want it to go to waste. You're like, yo, let's do it. Let's do it.
You got to get creative, man.
Yeah, we pay good money for food. Let's do it.
That's what we're doing Friday. Whatever's still in the fridge, left over from Thanksgiving for Bill's birthday.
I'm just going to open the fridge and say, everybody, go help yourself.
Just do your
go
thing.
To town.
It's leftover night.
It's mine. It's yours.
It's leftover night at the Keevan Perry residence. That's where it is. It's leftover night. And FYI, just to throw it out there because I got to give little props right here. We are streaming live to the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS's YouTube, Facebook, and X account. So thank you very much, Christian Basil, for having us on, man. We love Christian. Christian, I need to get one of your logos, dude. I need to. If it's okay with you, I need to put like a logo up here of yours, like a little banner of logos, Christian, because you always allow us to stream to your platform. And these are Legend of Traveling TARDIS fans, Whovians, who may think we are just heretics for our I don't know. The Whovians in the Renaissance, I don't know. Live music and food and cheese. Do Whovians like cheese? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't mean to offend the Whovians.
I believe that at least for sure 11 and 12 definitely went to the Renaissance and almost certainly dated a queen. Almost certainly 11 and 12 did. I can't say for certainty about 10. I can't say for certainty about 13. But for sure, 10 and 11 did.
It's
100%.
Okay, then I feel like we're in good company. I feel like this will work out. I feel like we're okay right now. Yeah. No, it's totally cool. A huge shout out to Christian and the Legend of Traveling TARDIS. They're hitting record numbers on their YouTube, guys. I mean, we're streaming to their own channel right now, which is interesting. But go and share it with your friends because you've already liked and notified and subscribed. And if you haven't, do also The Lady and the Professor. You guys just launched a YouTube channel 3 weeks ago. 2-3 weeks ago, you just launched a YouTube channel, right?
We did, yeah. I set that up. I'm kind of new to that whole world, so I'm learning as I go. But yeah, we just did
according
that,
to the stats, we are up to 3. There's 3 of us watching.
Oh, so it's you, me, and my mom.
The 3 of us. The 3 of us are watching right now.
It's not your mom. Your mom's not on there.
I know what your mom is on. Cloud 9. Oh, where did you guys think I was going to go? I will say this. I like the concept of a leftover show. Not saying for Friday night you don't have to do that. But we've actually considered bringing a chef with us or somebody creative with us. And one of the ways we would crash your house is we would use the things that you already have in your refrigerator. You don't have to spend any extra money. You don't have to do anything like that. We can bring, we would bring, and at the time it was the Mad Scientist. It was Dennis was cruising around the States with us. And then, so we thought Chef Dane, we thought Chef Michael O'Brien, Chef Eric Youngs, we would show up, whatever you have in your house, these creative chefs are going to come in and make something gourmet out of it. Like I always thought that would be kind of a fun idea to kind of put into concept, but I would do a leftover night at the Keevan Perry house or the Perry Keevan house.
The way I am, I would make all this fancy, good food and just, it was left over, but it really wasn't. It was just because I would want them to think, oh, she's a really good cook. She's got this and this and all this nice, it's not
All
like
these
just
fancy
some
ingredients.
carrots that are laying around, that are like
Just
white.
some really, really fancy stuff left over. So they open the refrigerator. I'm like, I don't know what she was making in here, but is this camembert? It is. I love camembert.
Little lobster tail left over there.
Just
I don't know where that came from.
Another idea, Billy, a slightly different variation on this. We can go to someone's house. I can take anything that they have in their fridge, take it out, chop it up, and we can make ramen, and Tracy can clean the refrigerator. This, I think, is a...
Listen, if we did remote refrigerator cleanings, I think that would be amazing. I mean,
love
honestly,
cleaning refrigerators.
if you give us 1 hour, we will cook, clean your kitchen, and play a show. That is a hell of a sell right there.
I'm all up for cleaning the fridge. I'm into that kind of weird.
That is a hell of so I can play the music, Bill can cook, and Tracy can clean the fridge.
And I'm not really cooking. I'm making ramen and chopping up whatever you have in the refrigerator.
You're heating things up that at once were not as hot as they are now, and now I can eat them and they taste good as opposed to chewing on a block of ramen. So I still think that the strength lies with you, Bill.
Uh-huh.
And we all sing together. We have a 3-part little ditty going on at the Renaissance Fair, which I'm excited about.
So good.
Just remember, it's a very simple song it's so simple I forget the lyrics.
We're going to all sing it together, I believe.
There was a couple times where I did not sing The Cat Came Back, because that's your line, and then nobody did.
I think we're just, from now on, we're going to just sing it all together. I think it works better that way.
Tracy's like, stop complicating stuff.
We all looked at each other like, whose line is it?
Oh, wait a minute. What's up? The classic British leftover dish in the UK is bubble and squeak.
Oh,
this sounds like a television show that I would watch on Saturday morning over in the UK. Like I would watch Bubble and Squeak. That sounds like an animated cartoon.
Bubble's like a little character, and Squeak is like his buddy, who's like a little larger.
He's taller and thin, and he's a little more.
They're both variations of a fart, however, and that's...
Oh, stop it! Get Bill.
I'm just saying.
I told you guys a lot more.
Okay, walk us through it, my man. What is the bubble? What is the bubble and squeak? Is it the bubble and squeak, like the sex, or what is it? Bubble and squeak, like what are we going for? I like that. I like the fact that you worked that in as well, Tracy. Thank you for doing it. Thank you for doing that. You're like, people were supposed to be married before they had the sex.
Oh yes, they were definitely supposed to be married before having the sex. Bubble and squeak. I'm gonna look it up later.
Well, I think it's a sausage. I think.
Isn't everything?
Yeah, I think the bubble and squeak. I think the squeak part is a sausage. It's the sound that a sausage makes. I think it's the
sound that a sausage makes.
That's disgusting.
I think it's an onomatopoeia.
I do have the definition. Tracy, what do you think? What do you think the bubble and squeak is?
I think it's an animated show about a little. The bubble is like a little duck, like a fuzzy duck that was just born, and Squeak is like a chicken.
The Squeak
that's his buddy. They buddy around, and the chicken is. They just try to avoid the. They're trying to avoid the farmer because the farmer's trying to.
I would do a voiceover if you wanted to create this show, Tracy. I would love to voice over a character.
Me too.
For Bubble and Squeak.
Okay, we're gonna do it.
That would be so much fun. It is a Bill. I like what you said. I did look it up. Bill thinks it is one of this traditional dishes made with sausage, which is fair.
He's probably right.
Which is a fair thing.
Super annoying.
So let me see the classic. Okay, so this says Bubble and Squeak is a traditional British dish made from fried leftover mashed potatoes and vegetables.
Oh, that sounds delish. That's like a potato
the
pancake.
Day after a Sunday roast or a holiday meal.
Oh,
the name comes from the bubbling and squeaking sounds the ingredients make when fried in a hot pan. Oh. So that Bill, you were on it, baby.
Oh,
so well, it's not an animated series.
I thought it was the noise, but
I'm still down to help you produce and voice over in the animated series.
You'll do a voice. I'll do a voice.
I've already written the first 3 pages, so
I'm excited. Also, I did want to say this. I did want to say this because this never gets said, and I thought about it the other day, and I immediately felt tidal waves of regret. For at the end of the show, not giving massive credit to you, Bill Keevan, for writing such a fantastic show, man.
Very true.
We do our thing. We end. We go to the tips. We don't even. It's such a flow. And then the next thing you know, I'm eating ice cream.
He's spending his $4 he's made on the tip.
Tracy's got her 12th juice of the day. But I was just thinking the other day, it's a hell of a show, bro. Like, the writing is fantastic, man. Like, I was going over the introduction line for the third act, and just because I like doing it, I'm trying to get better at slowing my pacing to make sure I hit all the words properly with the accent in slow French. What a great piece of writing, man. So, like, thank you very much for writing such a sharp play. And as maniacal as it is, it is so much fun to do, you know. And I think we're able to properly provide the amount of acting that people would expect to see somebody when they're really digging into it, really acting, really bringing it to the stage, you know. Like, I like that your writing gives us the ability to do that, and it doesn't seem out of sorts, you know, like it goes well with each other. The high energy of the acting and the verbiage and the writing, just fantastic, man. Fantastic.
Wow. I appreciate that.
Leftover mashed potatoes and vegetables on a Sunday morning, Bill.
I'm no Patrick Pranito, but I can put some words on a page.
You know, Bill Keevan, I think it's safe to say you put the bubble and squeak back in me and Tracy's lives.
Oh, he so does.
You know?
I have definitely tried to put a bubble into her squeak.
Oh, God. That is nasty. I'll be right back.
I did buy a mute button the other day. It's around here somewhere.
Please put it on him.
Your swearing software, Billy, does not cut out me.
It doesn't.
We need some specific app just for Bill.
Oh man, so 6 shows coming up this weekend, but before there, we have a show Friday night at the Keevan Perry residence, or the Perry Keevan residence. And Tracy, we were talking a little bit about before. Sometimes we like to operate on the fly. We're very impromptu creators, you know. So from my understanding, you're keeping those options open on that Friday night. Let's see what the world provides.
I think I have it, and do you want to know? It's not going to be, you know, we're not going to have to surprise Bill. I think he knows. But I have a little funny story before.
I love stories.
When I was thinking about, because I'm going to make what I think is Bill's favorite meal.
Okay. Because I told her it is.
Right.
Okay.
But I say,
Regardless.
I think it is because I was married before. I know it's hard to believe I had another husband. I know.
What?
But his parents were amazing, wonderful, fantastic people. Just think, an older couple, been married 50 plus years, and we would be over there. They lived in New Hampshire, and we would visit often. And one time we had gone out for dinner, and this is actually true. The mother, the sweet mama, she wasn't there. I think she had gone to the ladies' room. And one of us, either my ex-husband and I, said, "Oh, Poe," we used to call him Poe, because we just did. We said, "You should order the chicken. The chicken is really good here." And he says, "I don't really like chicken." And my husband at the time, "But you eat it all the time. Mo makes chicken all the time for you. What do you mean? You've been eating chicken for forever." He says, "I don't want to hurt her feelings. It's her favorite thing to cook. But I don't really care for it." The man had been eating chicken for over 50 years just because he didn't want to hurt his sweet, wife's heart. So we could never tell her he doesn't really even like chicken, and you make it all the time.
Oh,
so
man.
I say, this is Bill's favorite meal. I'm hoping he told me it was.
Yeah.
So yes, Bill, please tell the folks what your favorite dish is.
I have always loved lasagna.
Oh, I love lasagna.
Because at my mother's house, making lasagna was an enormous production. Come to find out, it's not as hard to make as my mother made it. But if my mother was going to make lasagna, it was a big deal. Now, keep in mind, there's I can't be 100% certain, but there was 9, 10, 12 children. I can't remember. But there's a lot of kids in the house all the time. And it was hard to do anything in the house because there just wasn't a lot of space.
Mm-hmm.
And you had 13 siblings.
Yes, something like that.
A lot.
She would have to find enough space to make a lasagna big enough to feed our entire family.
Well, there's a lot of steps, and there's a lot of bowls involved, because you got this and this and this and this for the layering. And back then, you didn't know that you have to really cook the noodles. So you had to cook them to the right consistency and then lay them out. Now you can use the dry noodles, which I do, and it works very well. But I'm going to make a lasagna that is a vegetarian it's going to have vegetarian sausage that you're going to love, a spicy Italian, and a vegetarian meat. And I think it's going to be amazing. It's going to be very cheesy. It's not vegan. It's going to have a good amount of cheese. And yeah, I think that's going to be great.
What makes you think I would like something that's cheesy?
I don't know. Because you like
Weird.
me. I'm cheesy. I don't know where that joke was, but it wasn't here. Clearly it wasn't here. And as we were talking, I thought, what I need like an appetizer. I probably need some kind of starter. So I think I may, and this may not happen, but I think it will. I think I might make some stuffed mushrooms.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
love a stuffed mushroom.
I have a couple good
Who
recipes
doesn't like
for
stuffed mushrooms?
I know.
Everybody likes stuffed
Her
mushrooms.
mushroom.
Good God, Bill. Keevan.
And
Good
I think,
God, man.
I always like to do.
Good
I
God, man.
I like that little ticker under there.
Oh yeah.
I like to make
About to
some
drop
kind of
a
drink.
Crazy one. Okay.
And since
yes,
it
you
is,
normally make a
the
cocktail.
holiday season, even though we are celebrating Bill's birthday exclusive, I am going to make I believe, a peppermint martini for everyone to enjoy. I found some good recipes online. So yeah. So we'll have a little peppermint martini. I make a little sample everybody can try. And then, I make a big one if you want it. But yeah, I think that will be a nice little, and there'll be snacky foods too. But those are the main things I'm going to do.
Love that.
Can I make a comment on Kyle Nunez's comment?
Oh.
Yes.
Kyle says, I would rather have decaf coffee over veganism. All right. Now, normally, Kyle, I'm 100% on board. But if, and I think this is important, the vegan sausage that Tracy likes is so good. It is like a lot of things which are, non-meat versions of things don't taste like anything I would ever want.
Right.
But the sausage is so unbelievably good.
I mean, I've served that. I've made it, put it on pizza. It's made with fennel and eggplant and a lot of garlic.
That's not good.
Fentanyl, yes.
I get them hooked on it. And it's got all kinds of spices in it that it's so good.
It really is good.
They've said that is not vegetarian sausage. I said, yeah, it actually is.
I'm interested. I mean, you got some diehard people here. You got Kyle Nunez coming in with the I would rather have decaf coffee over veganism. You got Patricio Solano, the great patio furniture
gentleman,
and saying, going, bro, I agree with Kyle. And then he hits us with the not a fan on non-meat meat.
Some of the well, it depends if you try the right thing, because when I decided I was a pescatarian, I should say, for like 10 years where I didn't have any meat. I do eat chicken now and turkey.
I love fish and seafood though.
But I love seafood, but I've tried a lot of vegetarian meat that is nasty, like totally gross. But you got to try it and you will find one that's good. And this one is called Field Roast is the brand.
I think it's one of those things like I feel when I came down to Florida, I saw a lot of signs that said Maryland-style crab cakes. And I'm from Maryland, and they're not Maryland-style crab cakes. They're good crab cakes, but they're not Maryland-style. Just be what you are. Mm-hmm. Be what you are. Be regular crab cakes. That's okay.
Yeah.
Don't say you're Maryland crab cake. So I imagine that's kind of where Kyle is coming from. You lost me vegans trying to make things taste like meat, just eat meat. And to some vegans, it's not about the flavor. It's about the food, the process itself. So
right. And a lot of vegans and vegetarians don't want, like, Beyond Burgers, I love. Those taste like meat, and they've even got beet juice in them to make it look like meat.
So it's not
vegans
that you guys don't like the taste of meat.
They
don't want to eat. Gotcha.
They don't want it. They just, for ethical, whatever, they've seen too much, and I totally get it. But I always say to people, like, if you order a veggie burger, don't expect that to be a hamburger, because it's not going to taste like a hamburger.
No, it's different. Enjoy it as a veggie burger, because that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. It has
it's a good
totally
veggie
different
burger.
flavor.
Yeah, don't pretend to be something you're not, kids. Just embrace yourself.
I agree. I agree.
I'm about the flavor, much like the flavor of my award-winning coquito.
It's got to always, somehow get a compliment in there.
I will say this, Patricio Solano, at the beginning of the show, we did play the coquito intro because 2 Fridays from now, it is the 6th annual Coquito and Christmas Cookie Charcuterie Challenge, and I'm super, super excited for this to go down, and it's getting crazy. Oh, yeah. I had to add more season there, Tracy. You know me.
You did that so well, I couldn't even say it. Yeah. I made it up as I went along. I don't know. It's actually we're not going to do
we were doing a charcuterie board of cookies. That's a lot of cookies for somebody to bring to a charcuterie competition. Because we have people bring huge charcuterie boards, and there's like so much stuff. It's kind of crazy, So we were doing the Christmas cookie or Christmas cookie charcuterie coquito charcuterie. Coquito and Christmas Cookie Charcuterie Challenge. That's what we were doing. Now we're just going to do the Coquito and Christmas Cookie Challenge. So you can bring a Coquito and enter just that, which many people are. You can bring just a Christmas cookie and enter that. But we have a third tier
Just one
that if
cookie.
you want to combine the two, the Christmas cookie and the Coquito as a matched pair, you can also enter your Christmas cookie and Coquito combination into that championship competition. Those are all C's as well.
So is this going to be a
lot of alliteration.
It's going to be a 4-hour show, Billy?
12. We're trying to break a record. My man says, "What the heck is a coquito?" I like you, bro. We'll get to it. We'll get to it, my man. We're going to get to it. Patricio says, "I'm going to walk away as this year's champion." And Patricio is a previous champion.
If you're walking away from a Coquito championship, you're doing it wrong. You should not be able to walk away.
Oh my God.
Stumble away from a Coquito championship.
Before we get into the next one, Kyle woke up this morning and he chose violence. Before I put this next comment up.
He really had a bad experience with a vegan. I mean,
Kyle
I know
woke
they
up
can
this
be a little
morning-
nutty.
Well, they're very nutty because that's all they got going for them. Nuts.
It's interesting to watch. Eating a steak in front of vegans, I didn't think it could taste better. Something about the smoldering hatred from the other side of the table just enhances the flavor.
I've had lots of vegan friends, and and I wasn't vegan. I would eat meat in front of them. They didn't. They don't. Some of them are very, they'll start telling you about the slaughterhouse and whatnot. But
that's 2 Fridays from now. That's
It's
the
very
Coquito
bitter.
Championship happened on the 19th, -7. The 12th is the day after Bill Keevan's birthday, but we're going to be a couple days into celebrating Bill Keevan's birthday week, which I'm super excited for. So we're doing a lansangin. We're doing a lasagna, which I love a lasagna. I had to bring this back. We're having lasagna this Friday night for Bill Keevan's birthday. Yeah, baby.
I love that.
I haven't done these in a long time. I was like,
We
bro,
need to
you
get
want your kitchen crack? I haven't done the little tickers in a very, very long. So I was like, I don't even know what's on here. It's just
Bill, we need
crazy.
to do that. I love it.
Here's one that says, "Check the private chat, Holly."
That sounds kind of check my private chat, Holly. Who the hell's Holly?
But we're having lasagna. I think I spelled that right. Did I spell that right, Bill?
I think you did.
Lasagna.
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 That was always. Did you have like because you're Italian, as I am as well. Did you have like Italian food on Christmas Eve, or did you do like the fishes thing? Because we always had lasagna.
The Feast of Seven Fish.
Okay.
We did that for my Uncle Paulie and Aunt Carolyn's. We used to go there when I was young. When I first moved down to Florida, every Christmas Eve we would go there. Didn't matter how old I was. The first time I met him, I think I was 7. The last time before he passed, I think I was maybe 16 or 17. And every time we met and I got to the house for Christmas Eve, he gave me a quarter. Every single time.
Aw,
I never got a
sweet.
raise, that bum. No, I'm just kidding. But it was one of those things where when you're young, you're 6 or 7, you get a quarter. It's super, super cool. When you're 13, you don't really understand. When you're 14, 15, 16, you're like, a quarter, I don't get it. Like, I mean, thank you, Uncle Paulie, I don't get it. But then the older you get, the more you realize it has nothing to do with the quarter. But it just takes years to understand that. But we
I thought you were gonna say it takes years to get $3.
I saved it up, buddy. Saved it up. Took me. What was that? 12 years.
12 years.
Took 12 years. I got $3.
What
It was.
Billy
That's sweet,
notice-
though. That's sweet.
It was so
Billy
sweet.
didn't
That was so
notice
sweet.
that all of the quarters were from the previous century, and each one of them was individually worth thousands of dollars.
Well, this is
he used it for candy, so it's fine.
this is also something I found out during the time over Thanksgiving. Cousin Joyce had her in about 5 years, and I met her. Uncle Paulie, Carolyn's side of the family, and through hanging out with her a couple days, talking to her about her side of the family tree, come to find out one of the names in our family, which is not too far away from our current name now. One of our names goes back to a fairly enterprising
Is it Sir Argyle of Socks?
Yes. Goes back to a fairly enterprising mob association in Italy before my great-grandparents came over, and that was one of the reasons that they had the opportunity to Americanize their name.
Does it rhyme with pasta postra?
We're not going to get into it, Bill, okay? Once I found that out, I was like, because they had the opportunity to Americanize their name. Some of the family wanted to Americanize it. The other part of the family did not want to Americanize it, and that caused a big rift. And my family, like 3 generations ago, that I didn't know about. You know, I was like, wait a minute, how many names was I connected to, like, a very, very dangerous and dark mob affiliation in Italy? Yes. That has to raise my score on Tinder. It has to. like 3 generations from mob affiliations in Italy. It's not bad. Girls love bad boys. We know this.
Bad boys.
We know this. They like bad boys. They do. You know, maybe not with mob affiliations, but I'm just saying.
It's a very bad boy.
We definitely did the Feast of Seven Fish, which was awesome. Mama Floyd and I did one of those a couple years ago. It was just the 2 of us the first time we did it, and then we invited Michelle last year.
That's 3.5 fish per person.
Oh yes.
So what? You like fish? It's fine.
We're very hungry, Bill. We're very hungry
Swedish
people.
Fish?
We're extremely Italian. They all talk. They can do the things. They do it. But it's quite amazing. When was the last time you did that, Tracy? When was the last time you partook in a Feast of 7 Fish?
I haven't. We didn't do that. We did a big antipasto salad that Auntie Carolyn would bring, with all the salami and all that stuff on it. Are you
traveling if you're not traveling for Christmas, you should come here. We should do a Feast of 7 Fish on Christmas Eve. You may be traveling, no problem, but I love seafood, and I love a reason to cook seafood.
Well, think about it.
That would be awesome.
We're not traveling. No,
that'd be super cool, man. You know, if you've never done one before, you know, I've been part of a couple. Mama Floyd and I have done 2. We've created 2 ourselves. You know, so and I love cooking anyway. I cook year round, all different types of seafood. But that would be cool. That would be awesome. And it could be your first like Feast of 7 Fish. You know, we'll invite the rest of the family. You know,
my people are from Naples. Where are your people from? Sicily.
Bill, you can come too.
That's nice. I thought you were just doing more of your background work for the Space Coast.
I'm just still trying to think about my voice for Bubble and Squeak.
Bubble and Squeak. Hey, I'm just saying, me and Bill can do some voiceovers. Patricia says the Tinder score is important in this day and age. It is. It's like a credit. It's like a credit score. You want your beacon score to be high. You got you got your Experian, your Equifax, your TransUnion, and your Tinder. Like you gotta have that score up there. It's high. It's currency. You know, when you look at your partner, society sees that, and they still do. They see that as currency. You know, they see that as your value. So you want to carry value for your partner. So people don't look at her and go, "What a bum this woman is with. Why is she with this dude?" Not like Bill. Bill's the opposite. Bill's fantastic.
Just trying to think of some funny comment.
You got to carry that societal value. You know, so I'm just saying, you got a high Tinder score. You got a high beacon score. You can borrow more money. You can buy more things, invest more. You're seen as a higher dollar person in the world, which is going to give you health. That's what they ultimately say. The smaller the scar, the better the health insurance. And that costs money, baby. And if you want to see people of wealth, if that's what you really, really want to see, you need to come see these people. Space Coast Renaissance Fair, January 10th and 11th, 17th and 18th. The people right in the middle. There is wealth. There is health. There is value. There is beauty. You guys got to come check it out. It's fantastic. Did you like that plug? That was pretty good.
That was very good. And Billy Floyd is not in any of the pictures because it was just us at the photo shoot. But Billy is going to be there, and he'll be in the pictures next year. That's for darn too.
Oh, my character is definitely in the picture, Bill.
He's the Countess's. So Bill is the Count, and I'm the Countess, and Billy is the Countess's secret lover. Oh my God. We're going to do some role playing later to get ready.
Oh, what up, Dave? Dave's in the house. My man, Canadian Dave, a good friend of Christian Basil's and the Legend of Traveling TARDIS. I met Dave several times, along with Cyborg. Cyborg's popped in and out. I've met him through Christian Basil as well. No one needs pictures of Billy. That's true. I agree. You don't need them. They're nothing but trouble. They're going to get you in trouble. Oh, you know this guy? No. There's some problems here. There's going to be some problems here. So we're all the way in Canada, ladies and gentlemen. Canadian Dave. Question
got
for
Canada,
you. Do you
we have the
know?
nether regions? We got everything.
I
Do
love
you know what a
Canada.
coquito is, Canadian Dave? Do you know what a coquito is? And also, have you heard of what was it? Banger and Squeaks?
Bubble
No.
and squeak.
Bubble and
Bubble and
Squeak.
Squeak?
It's our
Have
show.
you heard
Yeah,
of
bangers and
Bubble and
mash.
Squeak?
Bangers and mash is for sure
Gone.
potatoes and
Yeah.
Yes.
Bubbles and Squeak,
Bubbles and Squeak is a really cute name for a cartoon.
right?
Yeah.
Bubbles and
Hey,
Squeak. And
Squeak.
do you
what
know
do
what
you
a
want to
coquito
do
is?
today, Squeak?
I want you to stop talking in that voice.
I think Bill's writing more of a. This is a dangerous Bubbles and Squeak. These are like villains. Bubbles and Squeak are villains in Bill's story. That would be also interesting to give Bubbles and Squeak to three
Page
different
4.
writers and see the different types of stories they can come up with. You know, like one would be a kid's show. Bill's clearly would be some type of crime drama. I don't know. There's murder and assassination and people getting stabbed with shivs. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe
You
the
know,
one is
Bubbles-
like a cop and a dog.
Yeah.
You know, you
Bubbles,
get a
and,
dog,
Bubbles and Squeak.
like a Turner and
See?
Hooch type situation.
Yeah. Oh, I could see that. A Bubbles and a Squeak. Would Squeak be the hooch or would
Bubbles. Okay, so Bubble is an ex-stripper who has become a cop.
That's where I was going.
She
Bubbles
worked
and
her
Squeak.
way
They
up
were
the
both my
ranks.
girlfriends.
She worked her way up the ranks,
Okay.
and she couldn't really find a good partner because she had big boobs, and so she got a dog to help
Got
her,
it.
and the dog was Squeak, but it was
Squeak.
unfortunately was a miniature pinscher, so it was only like about that big.
Gotcha. A min pin.
Yeah, I'm in pin.
I'm in pin. But
It wasn't very
if you did
threatening.
the cool photo editing, not editing, but photo angles, you can make the min pin look like a big pin.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it
You know what
after
I'm
the
saying?
show.
Bubbles and
I got
Squeak.
my assignment.
That's
So
by the
Bubbles-
way, Tracy, that's not a cartoon at all. But I would watch it.
Oh no, it's not. It's not.
No, it's an
very-
OnlyFans.
That's-
It's an OnlyFans.
That's three different. Let's ex stripper Bubbles working her way through law enforcement, trying to make her way the right way.
Put your hands up, mister, or I'll stick my squeak on you.
Finds a surprising partner in Squeak, a fantastic, young, enterprising min pin.
And they have like really annoying squeaky barks. So squeak is perfect. I didn't even think of that. I am such a good writer.
This
Calm
week,
down, squeak. Calm down. I'll get him.
this week, Bubbles and Squeak, the min pin, go for mani petties.
Bill says this Squeak on Bubbles and Squeak.
Squeak.
The squeak.
I do not know why we did not choose me to be this expert.
I'm just saying.
That's the best part of the show that we do at the Ren. Billy has this amazing like soliloquy, and I'm backstage and I'm really trying to hear it because it's so funny. And then I hear the laughs and I say, "Oh well, he hit the lines right." And yep. Oh, I love it. It's so funny.
Oh, it's fun. It's such a fun environment to be able to be in, to play with the crowd, and it to be a natural thing that existed in the time period of performance of the Renaissance. You know, like it's where it's far more people work. You're just out there in and amongst the people. You know, it's such a cool environment to be in, just walking around. Like, and I think Bill, you and I were talking. Like, I couldn't do this I couldn't be a full-time Renaissance fair person. I couldn't do it. I love air conditioning and hot running water and high-speed internet far too much. You know, but I can go there for a day and lean heavy into that lifestyle. It's very appealing.
And I do not understand someone who comes to the Orlando Renaissance Festival and can't make a full day of it. Because if you just went and saw shows, it's a full day just to see the shows.
There was the guy Steven came back the
sports.
second day. There was a guy Steven. We pulled up on stage our first show on Sunday.
Yeah.
And when I talked to him a little bit, he said he had come by on Saturday as well, but he couldn't see all the shows and he wasn't able to see ours. And he wanted to come see our show, so he came back on Sunday to check out the other show. Like, you literally can come 2 days. You can't see all the shows in one day. It's not going to work, so come the second day. And it makes it nice and easy, and it's super, super fun. A huge shout out to Rose Kirby. She says, hello, Billy, the lady, the professor. Good morning. Good morning from the UK.
It's early in the morning there.
Just making sure the squeak isn't a mouse or a rat. No, Rose Kirby. We were introduced to Bubbles and Squeak, which apparently is like a Sunday morning breakfast made of leftover mashed potatoes and vegetables, which was super.
Well, she
super
probably
cool.
knows.
Yeah, that's I imagine. I imagine she did, but
right?
she just wanted to make sure that the squeak isn't a mouse or a rat. Maybe I don't know what you guys do over there in the UK. I don't know.
I
have you
just
seen
hosted.
Sweeney Todd. I've seen Sweeney
Oh,
Todd.
that's true. Yes, Sweeney Todd, the demon of the food. Straight.
Here's something which I'm thinking to myself, why are there so many people joining us from the UK, from Canada? Why are there so many? And then I forgot, of course, we're streaming on the traveling
Basils.
TARDIS. Yes.
Yeah, the Legend of Traveling TARDIS to their
I
YouTube,
thought it was
to their
because
Facebook.
Billy Floyd has a huge international following. That's what
Billy
I
Floyd
think.
has a huge international warrant.
I'm going to tell you what. I was very concerned when you started saying Billy Floyd has a huge anything, dear.
Not till January, Bill.
I've seen the Amazon order. He has a huge cod piece. I'm just saying.
I'll let you know when I know for sure.
You guys are too funny. Oh, so funny. This says, I go to one of the oldest medieval fairs in the UK called Oyster Fair. Dates back to the Romans, 43 AD.
Okay, that's not a Renaissance fair. That is a pre-Renaissance fair. That is.
Yeah, he says.
That
Well,
is
he
a
does say
Roman
the oldest
Empire
fair,
fair.
a medieval fair.
Well, it's probably different, but similar.
A medieval fair in the UK.
That would be fun.
Imagine 2,000 years ago, a bunch of Romans getting together and dressing up like they were Greeks, and just walking around doing their own Renaissance festival from 1,000 years earlier as ancient Greeks or Egyptians or Phoenicians. This is what it is.
2,000 years.
Yes. It's spectacular. I love all of this. And Doctor Who could be in all of them.
All of them. They just keep dressing up. Like, so back in 43 AD, they dressed up as what did you say, Bill? The Phoenicians?
The Phoenicians. Yeah. They're out teaching each other alphabets. It's fantastic.
Yeah. And then every generation they would dress up as one generation after that generation they just dressed up as. So it would just kind of like stagger and move. Gotcha.
1,000 years from now, people are going to be wearing this.
Yeah, they're going to be dressed
showing up at just before the fall of civilization fair.
That'll be the Fallout Fair. That's what it's going to be. The Fallout Fair. That's what it's going to. They'll be dressed as Bill Keevan. It's a Rose Kirby says it's a joke. Mice squeak, and I think that's due as well. Or another squeak is the door frame. That is very true. That is very true, Rose Kirby.
It would be less exciting though. A show about anything in a door frame, I think. It doesn't matter what. It could be the most entertaining person in the world with a door frame.
You know, I
don't
heard
think that's drawing a big crowd.
I heard that the DeLorean was supposed to be a refrigerator. Did you hear this? I heard before the time machine was a DeLorean. Originally in the script, it was written in as a refrigerator, and I was like,
oh, I think I might have read that.
I was like, this is interesting. I was like, okay, perhaps, who knows? Scripts change a lot. You know, who knows?
Eric Stoltz was supposed to play the role that Michael J. Fox played.
They had filmed so much of it.
Right.
You know, and then that was it. They were out. They were donezo. See you, buddy.
You're not doing it for us.
Got to get the Fox in. And apparently they wanted Michael J. Fox, but he couldn't do it because of Family Ties. And Family Ties wouldn't let him do it. And then Eric Stoltz got the role, but he wasn't really fitting the vibe. So they went back and they begged Fox, like, listen, dude, please let Michael J. Fox do this thing. And they go, okay. And they had this really tight schedule. And he was still going to school at the same time. So he was jumping back and forth, sleeping in the car, back and forth in the truck, back and forth, getting rides everywhere he could, just so he can rest and eat and do everything else while he did Family Ties, while he did Back to the Future, while he did school. Bonkers,
I'm sure there were no long-term effects.
No, not that I know of.
No, nothing.
No, not that I know of. I have no idea. Easy, Bill.
I don't think that's an effect.
I had 3 jokes that I decided not to tell.
Well, that's
there were 3. There were 3. None of them were in good taste, and I apologize for all of them. I apologize for having thought of them.
Just by saying that is like rude. Have a little class. I'm not asking for a lot.
It's like I love when people preface conversations like, "I don't mean to sound like a dick here."
It's like then you should. You're about to
right now. Doesn't matter what you say. You know, I don't mean to sound like an ass right now, but you're about to. Whatever you just said.
You already do, my friend.
Now everything you say moving forward is now going to have that little sprinkle on all of it. Don't do it.
As much as you say that.
Yes.
There's no expression which reflects less of what you're meaning than all due respect. Because if you say all due respect, you are
Immediately.
going to disrespect someone. Like
No
almost
offense.
before you're done saying the words, you are going to disrespect someone. No disrespect intended here, but you suck.
No offense. No offense. But so offense. Yeah, my man pops in and says oysters were from the Roman times, but fair was from 1189, St. Denis Fair, that celebrated the oyster from the Romans. Oyster were from Roman times, but fair.
I'm going to say
When you
that
eat
a
the
lot
oysters
of this,
that you eat,
a lot of this is lost in translation because we don't speak English.
I agree. I want to say that. I was going to lean on Bill and Tracy to walk me through to make sure my interpretation of what I believed I was reading was accurate, but I am not sure. I don't even know that I don't know there are things I don't know yet.
100%.
Something like that.
Yes.
I feel like Batman, by the way, with the like thing. It's like right here.
I feel like I have to, after the show, do a lot of research on a lot of things. I've got a lot of work I have to do
A
tonight.
lot of work.
I am Leaf Man.
She says, Rose Kirby, just think, we call it cosplay when you dress up as a character. Medieval costumes may as well be cosplay, don't you think? 100%. 100%. Yeah.
What?
Absolutely.
No question.
Absolutely. You're in a costume dressed as something other than yourself, and you are in some states, especially at the Ren Fair, you're going to run into people that are in that time period. They are not going to refer to you in what this crazy device thing is you have in your hand that has shiny lights on it. It's very, very interesting. Some of them dive deep. They dive deep into their character in the Renaissance Festival. And if you walk up and try to hand them a phone, they don't understand what you're doing or what you're handing them. They're in it. So quite possible, Rose Kirby. Some people just like to dress up. They don't play the role. Some people play the role. I play the role for 30 minutes, and then I'm hungry again, and I've burned off all of my calories.
Every time you see Billy, he's either eating or taking a nap behind the stage. I got a great photo of him just with his phone in his hand, like he was trying to do something, and I crept.
I think I was listening to a documentary on the A10, the
Warthog
A10, which is known as the Warthog. Yeah. Like I was listening to like an hour, and it's my favorite plane of all time. I love it to pieces.
Oh, I didn't know you were listening to something.
Yeah, I was like,
I wonder why
way.
you couldn't hear me, but I was really silent. I was proud of myself.
You were very quiet. I think I saw you just walking away. And then you saw me and you were like, sorry. And I was like, no, I'm in low power mode kind of anyway. But then an hour or two later, I saw Bill, and Bill goes, hey, did you see that picture Tracy took? Which I had not until she showed it to me. And then I also did not see it until it showed up on Facebook today.
It was so cute. You look so cute when you sleep. I've never seen him sleep before, Bill. I'm just saying.
That's
what
not
is this, Bill? I'm
necessarily
soloing
good.
you out for your cup.
All right,
is this...
so
do the cup. Do the cup.
So there's a potter that is at the Ren Fair. He's way over by where the stage is that we first performed on, Billy, and we bought this last year. He's there. He's got a lot of great stuff, but I told him that he hadn't signed the bottom of my cup. But he's one of my favorite people. He's very, very interesting. He worked at the Artistic Hand. He did a lot of pottery at the Artistic Hand when he first moved to Central Florida, which is where Tracy went and did pottery for the first half of 2025.
We love pottery.
It's a good time. Yeah,
Nice,
and I like
man.
him. He's a Latin teacher. He says he has job security because nobody wants his job.
Yeah. I think you and I talked to him last year, and I saw this year when we were walking around, you took the exit as we were making our large circle. Next thing you know, Bill Keevan wasn't by me anymore. And I was like, and then I saw you back there talking to that dude. What's his name?
I think his name is Ben.
Ben.
I think it's
Latin
Ben.
teacher.
Yes.
A Latin teacher. How fantastic. How fantastic. For those of you that are just joining us, thank you guys so much. I'm with The Lady and the Professor. They have their own show, The Lady and the Professor. It streams every Tuesday. So tomorrow night, you can catch The Lady and the Professor. Which episode is this in totality of all your days?
250. This is episode 250.
250.
Wow. So Tuesday night. So tonight you have this show. Tomorrow night you have their show. Wednesday night, if you're a Patreon patron, KitchenKillaz streaming live on Patreon. Thursday night I have a TikTok show for 30 minutes. They moved their show from Thursday to Tuesday, but that's okay because Friday we're celebrating Bill's birthday that happens on Thursday.
Yes.
And we're having lasagna.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
And then we're going to be out at the Orlando Renaissance Festival.
I was working on my timing. We're having lasagna.
Hot damn and hallelujah. Hallelujah
Yeah, buddy.
lasagna.
We're
Yeah.
damn and hallelujah. We're having
Yeah, you just-
lasagna. Hasta lasagna. Don't get any on ya.
Don't get
I
any on
love
ya.
it.
And some
And
peppermint
then
martinis.
Saturday and Sunday we get to go back to Orlando Renaissance Festival and see all of our friends.
We get to
I'm
do
super
it.
excited.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
Yep.
I'm excited. There's some food I haven't tried yet, which I'm excited for. I did make friends with the ramen crew as well.
I was just going to ask you because I saw you over there chatting. It didn't look very busy over there, but I saw you there talking to the ramen people.
Yeah, they're notorious. They're notorious for eventually selling out. They sell out of like the egg rolls last year, like would just go so quick. So I think I tried to get over to them early and get some of the pork belly. They had pork belly skewers. Unbelievable. They did such a great job. It was fantastic. I went back to get another one, sold out. I was like, okay, hit me with the egg rolls. Got the egg rolls. I went back to get more egg rolls, sold out of egg rolls. I was like, holy smokes, dude, this is why I got it, because I knew that they were gone. They were really, really good. Orlando Ren Fair always has really great food vendors. They always have a big diverse selection, a lot of different types and desserts and snacks and coffees and foods and proteins. And then the juice guy shows up, get out of here. Tracy's best friend in the whole wide world. But
Florida Juice Company.
We got a busy week ahead of us, man. It's super sweet to be able to borrow a couple minutes of your time. I will say this because we hang out all the time. If you want to, before we wrap it up, man, promote your show for tomorrow. Where can we hear you? What time do you go live? What's the best place? Where can we see the Lady and the Professor?
Well, I'll do this and you do your thing. So tomorrow night, you can find us on Facebook Live. Oh, you didn't need to be big screened. On Facebook Live, right here.
Billy's just trying to get into the bedroom. Go on.
Please. You know where it is, Billy. 8 o'clock Eastern time. I know some of you are international, so 8 p.m. Eastern time. We run about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2. Who knows? We might be crazy. But we talk about relationships and life and funniness and jokes, and I give the professor a quiz at the end of the show, see if he can get stumped. I try to stump the professor, and he's pretty good. He's pretty smart. Like I said, it's kind of annoying. He's a very smart man, and we talk to the people that chat in, so it's very similar to this. So Tuesday nights, 8 o'clock, the Lady and the Professor. Now, William, please.
I'm the IT guy for our show, so What we do is we have the latest, most up to date, highest fidelity and all that. We're on Facebook Live. You can find us on Facebook. We stream live to YouTube. We got a YouTube channel.
And may I also add
how to do it.
May I also add that we were recently named by Orlando Weekly. Something weird happened, and we were named the best podcast in Orlando. Somebody's mucking with the numbers. I don't know, but anyways, yes. So check it out, and you'll be like, "Yeah, that is a good one." Or no, never again. Not for me. Not for me.
Oh, they're coming back, Tracy. They're coming back. I'm excited. I will say before we wrap it up, we have one more question. What time period is your Renaissance Fair?
I would say that. I actually know this answer, but it is late Renaissance. Think Shakespearean. If you folks in England have ever heard of Shakespeare, here in America, we consider him to be the second greatest author in the English language, immediately after probably Dr. Seuss. It's like that close.
Very close. Listen, Shakespeare wasn't a doctor, so there's that.
Hey. There you go.
I'm saying, Mr. Pibb isn't Dr. Pepper, kids. There's like a $350,000 debt that Mr. Pibb has not paid.
Yeah, the doctor went to school for like 12 years. Please.
Yeah, he'll be in debt for the rest of his life. Mr. Pibb.
Not to spend 12 years in medical school to call me Mr. Pepper.
Hell no. Absolutely not.
Speaking of Mr. Pepper, I noticed 2 of those peppers are missing.
Yeah, 2 of the peppers are missing. There were 6.
Something has happened. And Billy, somebody decided they weren't cooked enough, and they went back in. Because that's not what they looked like the last time either.
That's it, a little crusty, a little crusty on top. This is how we learn. We're scientists. It's all for science, Bill. It's all for science.
Very much
I'm gonna mess up all those peppers. I'm gonna mess them all up. Maybe not all of them at the same time, but maybe. Sometimes I like 3, 4 beautiful
Multiple peppers.
things at the same time. Multiple pepper. I could eat more than one pepper at the same time, Bill.
Of course you can. You got 2 hands and 2
skilled
feet
individual.
and all that other stuff going on. Never mind. My mind went elsewhere. We want to say thank you so much for inviting us on your show. It's always a pleasure, and what a blessing to know you, Billy Floyd.
Yeah,
honestly.
same. It's going to be a fun week. I'm excited to drop in on the show tomorrow and then see you guys again on Friday, then hang out on Saturday and Sunday, and then another year into the Orlando Ren Festival. However, we don't have to wait too long because January 10th and 11th, 17th and 18th Space Coast Renaissance Fair. That's right. Bill Keevan, Tracy Perry, the Perry Keevan tag team, or the Keevan Perry tag team. I'm not sure which one they're doing it. Come and check it out. Space Coast Daily
I think
Park
we should have a
Vieira.
combined name. We should have a combined name where it has a part of her name and a part of my name. I think
Keevan
the
or Karen?
Pervins. The Pervins.
The Pervins.
Pervins. Yeah, I don't know.
Mr. and Mrs. Pervin. Perry, Pear, Keevan,
Perkin.
Kiri,
Perkin.
Perry,
Perkins isn't that a restaurant? No.
Perky.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
I don't know, Bill. We're going to take that back to the
I
drawing
think
board.
even Perry is fine because, save the best for last.
Yeah, and just to let you guys know, do you realize Friday is 12122025? Happy birthday and birthday greetings, Billy. Yeah. Amen.
Right on, Rose.
I love it,
I
Rose
like-
Kirby.
I love Rose Kirby, too.
Before I let you go, the available chatting WF cheap viewers, streamboo.com, remove the space at, there's something else that the chat bot didn't grab a hold of. This is what happens when you stream on Twitch. That's only from Twitch. That's it. I'm going to put this banner up real quick, everybody, so you can stare at it. You can all, in the beauty, the gorgeous nature that are these fantastic people, these fantastic individual creatures. Mr. Bill Keevan and Tracy Perry joining us, actors, comedians, and podcast hosts. The #1 Orlando podcast host, the Lady and the Professor, joining us tonight. December 88th. Thank you guys very much for hanging out. I'm going to play a little end stream. It's going to play some barbecue sauce. You guys are going to just stare at the barbecue sauce.
Thank you, Billy.
We'll
Bye,
see
Billy.
you guys soon. Bye,
Thank you.
everybody.
Love you, love you, love you.
Love you too. Bye.
I didn't listen to that voicemail. I'll tear open that letter you sent. Don't you tell your friends I want you back. I gotta leave you now unread, because you've already said those words that switch my heart to dead from loving you. So you'll stay ghosted and I'll stay focused on sewing clothes. The spell stays unspoken.